Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, but Jessica, how do I stop caring about her? Well, so I'm glad you asked, because my top video is called When You Stop Caring, Women Start Chasing. But it's like, if you're a nice guy, how do you just stop fucking caring without being an asshole? So that's what I'm gonna go over today, and to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out how to actually get the girl that you've been chasing, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so again, you don't wanna be a jerk, so in order to actually stop caring to get her chasing you, you need to keep in mind these 3 things. And make sure you get a pen and paper now, or open your notepad on your phone, because the third one is something you're gonna wanna write down and memorize. So the first thing to keep in mind is that caring more without getting anything in return is gonna make things worse. I talked about this in so many of my latest videos. Giving and giving and giving is not going to make any woman feel like, oh my God, I should give him more. And my puss. Human beings are not plants. We're also not children. Plants and children. You gotta give them nutrients and shit and love and shit so that they grow and give back one day. And don't put you in a retirement home. Women, on the other hand, women that you want to chase you will not do so, because that is just gonna make us feel pressured. And I always say, if we don't feel good about you, we feel, or it's gonna be bad. And that's just gonna push her away, not get her chasing you into Pound Town. The second thing to keep in mind is that you can still care for her, feelings-wise. However, don't care for her actions-wise. A lot of people are like, well, how do you just stop loving someone, Jessica? To which I say, the feeling of love is much different than the verb to love. And you cannot give her any more verb love. But you can still feel love for her, that's fine. You're not an animal, you're not a sociopath. I'll tell you right now, all the guys who actively care more than I care, these guys go into a special section of my contact list that I call I need something. And you bet your ass it's not needing something like my guts rearranged with their penises. Now the third thing is something you're probably gonna wanna write down. I myself am constantly making my own clients write it down and fucking look at it. Is anytime you sit and think to yourself, oh, I really want her to feel good, and I want her to feel good from me. First, stop and ask yourself, what has she done for me to be able to get this from me? Has this chick gone out of her way to make you feel cared about? Has she reciprocated any of the really awesome shit that you've done already for her? If she hasn't, you have to wait until she does, because otherwise you are rewarding her for bad behavior. Even if she hasn't done nothing wrong, Jessica, no behavior from her is still bad behavior, because again, you're the one who's been actively on your fucking hands and knees jerking yourself off for what? Nothing? Exactly. Showing you care does not make us feel cared about, because if you're doing it more than we're doing it to you, it makes us feel suffocated. Again, so many men in my life, oh my God, I'm gonna try to impress Jessica with this shit, because they haven't watched my videos. And fine, I will let them do some shit for me and then go get railed by some other dude. And is that what you want? Do you want to be that guy who has to come over and fix her fucking toilet while some other guy fixes himself into her vagina? My guess is no. And if you don't know why it's so important to not fucking care, but Jessica, I'm just a naturally caring person, don't forget to check out my When You Stop Caring, She Starts Chasing. Because once you do stop caring, that's the stuff that makes us go, wait a minute, like what? Something's changed in my life. And that makes us feel then compelled to come after you. I'm telling you, for every guy who's done it to me, it has absolutely gotten me to fucking hunt them down. Every guy that I've stalked in my life has been a guy who has stopped chasing me out of fucking nowhere and given me that time and space to come after him. So check it out now if you haven't yet. I'm assuming you have. And Speak to Spark Arousal will help you actually win her over when she does come back around. So Speak to Spark Arousal at speaktosparkarousal.com. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.